Hello, beautiful, beautiful collective. Welcome to the channel. You guys, I'm feeling the energies now. I usually about once a week like to give one session just to your ancestors, what they want you to know, how they're feeling, what advice they want to give you, and that is what I'm going to do today. I haven't done it in a few weeks and I'm feeling it's so important. There are many messages that have been coming through, so I'm going to give them the opportunity. Spirit, this reading I'm dedicating to the collective, to the ancestors, passed on loved ones of the collective. What are the messages that the ancestors would like to bring forth? It's my way of showing respect to the ancestors. It is the gratefulness and gratitude that I have, because I know many of your ancestors have been watching over you, have been protecting you, and this is my way of thanking them for doing so for all of us. So let's find out what the ancestors would like to say to the collective concerning this twin flame journey, soulmate connection, and just general messages that they want to convey. We will assist you in helping the important people in your life. So use love, because they are assisting you with those around you, the important people of your life. So use love, because they're helping. We will assist you in helping the important people in your life. Use love. They have a higher perspective. They know more than we know. They're like they've ascended. They can look down and see what's going on. And they're saying that they're assisting. Listen to your inner voice as we try to guide you, and use your intuition. They are guiding you. Try not to worry. We'll bring helpful people into your life. And never forget that you are loved, because love never dies. Changes can bring you new life, and energy will hold your hand. So never think that you're alone on this journey, because you certainly are not. Be creative. Look for ways to build, grow, and manifest. Hold us in your heart, not in your home. It's okay to declutter, and I'm smiling because someone's ancestor is here and they're saying, can you please tell them to get rid of that vase? Somebody has a vase that they hated. They think it's the most god-awful ugly thing they've ever seen in their life, and they're telling you, what do you have that junk in your home? When I start channeling messages like this person has a sense of humor, this ancestor. And there's like, get rid of that ugly vase. That's a personal message for somebody. It's okay to declutter. It's okay. We're in your heart, not in your home. Like, you don't have to hold us in your home with your furniture and your belongings and granddaddy's underwear. This might turn out to be a fun read after all. Somebody's ancestors have an incredible sense of humor. They had me laughing, and I'm going to tell you right now, that's what they're doing. They're telling you to have a sense of humor, okay? Even if they got to use Granny's old vase to do it, they want you to laugh, okay? They've never left. They're with you. It's like some people feel they got to hold on to their items. You know, no. Spirit, please, tell me more. We understand that sometimes you feel alone, but we're always here. Okay? That's what they want you to know. Seek professional help if you need to. All will be well. Like, there's no harm in asking for help if you need help. Like, you know, genuinely, there is, you know, no harm in asking for help. Focus your mind on what you really want. We're helping. See again, believe in yourself and your abilities. We believe in you. You know, we're easing the blockage which is holding you back. Go for it. You know, everyone thinks I'm alone in this journey. You're not alone. We're all here going through the same thing. And if it wasn't for the help of my spirit guides, I don't know what I would have done. To be quite honest, tell me more what the ancestors would like the collective to be aware of concerning this situation. Ancestors guidance, please. Thank you, Spirit. Pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you're paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you're saving to invest in your present and your future. Pay yourself first. You're your first priority. A raise or a promotion, congratulations. An increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. Conscious consumer. You have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only what you need. Wow. Yeah, I'm guilty of that, Spirit. I'm being honest. I went to Costco. We have this, probably you guys do. I don't know about other countries, but Costco, I swear, like I go there on one person, right? Why am I shopping at this huge blockbuster store buying like case lots of stuff that lasts me like months? I don't know. Have courage to ask for and accept help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, and it is accepting, so is it accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you feel guided. Successful funding is here. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into a reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. So it's like, yeah. Whatever, on this journey, and Spirit's been giving us, and your ancestors are putting these ideas into your head, and you might be telling yourself, well, I don't have enough to do that. Well, that's all fine, but I don't have enough to do it. They wouldn't have given you that idea if they weren't planning to fund it in some way. And in some way, they are telling you to moonlight. You know what I mean? You could do something on the side and put a little aside. I don't know what this is. It's going to be different for everybody, but it's like pay yourself first is here. And it's like putting this money aside for your future, putting this money aside. I don't know where I got that from. I'm just saying, I guess it's channeling. It's like Spirit saying, even though you might have a full-time job or something like that, if you just dedicated like an hour, say you're a writer and you're trying to work and you're going, I don't have the time to write. Take 1 hour and put it aside. That way, 1 hour leads to 2 hours. Before you know it, within a month, you've written an entire chapter. You know, stuff like that. Just slowly. Take a divinely guided change. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk. And you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. So this is what it's saying. Even if it's gradually, you know what I mean? Putting that hour aside to devote to your life purpose. Put that hour aside, or that weekend aside, to do what it was that Spirit's been guiding you to do. It's really, wow, wasn't expecting this. So many of you are feeling frustrated. You know, I want to share this story because it's like one of my ancestors, I guess, or one of your ancestors are telling me. It's like I was, about a year ago, I was thinking of purchasing a new vehicle. And I'm like, my guides are going, why? Your vehicle is perfectly fine. Well, they were right. My vehicle is perfectly fine. You know, it's not fancy. It's old. But it gets me everywhere I need to go. So it's like, I don't really need one, right? Then as it turns out, by listening to that, it's like another opportunity opened up to me where I needed the resources to help and assist in that area. So it's like, you're right, Spirit. It's absolutely the truth. I'm like, you know how you get pressured into like having something and you're like, people are blown away sometimes by my responses because I'll do that. I go, why? I got a perfectly good vehicle sitting right here. My coworkers, they used to say, Frankie, what are you buying a new vehicle? I mean, I used to use that thing for everything. My God, it's this little car and I've hauled around gravel, rocks, plants, trees, bushes. You name it, it's hauled it. And they would say to me, you need to get a truck. You need this. You need this. And I'm thinking, you know, so many people are telling me that I need it. Maybe I do need it. Then I thought back and I would go, no, I don't need it. I'm good. I got a trouble-free vehicle. Why do I need a new one? Right? So no. So I knew instinctively that Spirit had another idea. For the money that I would use to purchase that, I can use it for something else. That's what this message is saying. So it's like, I don't know. Sometimes we get too much of what we don't need and then we have a tough time choosing. Like you ever go to your fridge and you're like, my fridge is full, what am I going to cook for dinner? You go to your fridge is empty, it's pretty clear what you're going to cook for dinner. Just saying. You know. Bring on the macaroni, I say. Bring on the macaroni. Okay, the warrior saint. I am the warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. So yeah, you are a warrior of love. So your devotion to this is attracting these resources and this support. So yeah, whatever creative projects that Spirit is telling you to work on, you've attracted it in. The funding is going to be made available. It's like how soon we forget, you know, who's the boss, right? The Buddha of enlightened action. My soul informs me every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. Yep. Mistress of the labyrinth. So if you're masculine watching this, no, you're the mister. You're not the mistress. But my soul knows the way, and only way out of this labyrinth is to go through it. It's, you know, it is walking through this maze, but the only way out of it is to go through it. You got to get to the other side of it. Goddess of sanctuary. No matter where I am, I'm home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. The poetess, or poeter, I guess. Whoever is the poet here. I love every inch of my body, and I love the woman or the man in my life fiercely. It's like loving of yourself. It's all about loving of self. Yeah. I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all I need. Yeah, like we get caught up in our earthly worlds. It's like you lose sight of what's important. The goddess of never not broken. Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love, because that's what you attract in. Those are some, thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, ancestors, for blessing this read with your presence today. And thank you for such wise counsel, because it truly is. You're not alone, I can assure you of that. What about the collective concerning this journey? Five of Swords. Fool. Sadness. Regret. Remorse. Guilt. I don't know. This I don't care attitude. Gotta go. In it to win it. Gotta get. Gotta have. Gotta be. Well, that's a fool's way of thinking. Spirit is like, it only leads to regret. And that's part of this twin flame journey. It's like, that's foolish thinking. It's taking risks. It's risky behavior. It is also just like, in it to win it. Don't care who gets hurt. Gotta have, gotta be, gotta go. Oh, look, I got all this sexual energy here. Look at this. You know, that is a narcissistic approach. And it only leads to sadness and regret and remorse and guilt. And it's like, in this particular read, it's the divine masculine, okay, didn't see they cheated themselves out of their own happiness for a lesson to be learned, because that was the attitude. I guess that's where the ancestors are going today. It is about not caring. It's about narcissism and trying to look impressive to everyone else. Like, I got this, I got that, don't care how I gotta get it, I'm getting it. Sexual passion, it's like, don't care. It's like, it always leads to regret, remorse. It's like buyer's remorse. You know, you bought the third party, but now what do you do with it? Buyer's guilt, remorse. It's like, okay, you figured you were going to be somebody and look impressive to other people by going out and doing that. And, you know, they don't look too happy. They got what they wanted, but are they happy with what they got? No. They cheated themselves out of their own happiness. And that's what this reading is all about. This is the messages from the ancestors, what they wanted. They cheated themselves out of their own happiness. They had happiness, and it's like they got this, I gotta have more. I need more. I'm Studley here. I don't know what was going through their mind, because all it did is bring them sadness, guilt, remorse, and regret. So it's like that energy of, I got something you don't have. Maybe they're a braggart. Maybe they brag to their friends about what they have. Maybe they brag to their friends about what they feel like they're entitled to have, but don't care about who gets hurt along the way. They cheated themselves. They ran away from their own happiness as a lesson to be learned. Well, they're learning one. They don't look happy. It's like buyers, well, now I got it. What do I do with it? Now I gotta pay for it. Now I gotta pay for it. I love these ancestors of yours. They have a sense of humor, guys. It's like, now they gotta pay for it. Now they bought it. What are they gonna do with it? Now they gotta pay for it. I don't know. Your guides are funny. It's all about consequences of their actions, okay? It's about being in denial, deluding themselves about love. And this is the lesson. And it's almost as if, like, money can buy everything. Well, money can, but at all costs. So you go around looking like a braggart, thinking like you got it all, like this King of Pentacles, like I'm somebody because I have money. Oh, then you're just like volatile to karmics. Oh, you have money, do you? Oh, thanks for showing off. I'm glad you exposed that to me. Everything that they worked for is going to a third party, and now they're stressed. Okay? Everything that they valued, everything they thought was going to bring them treasure, everything that they have worked for goes to the third party. So what do they have? A nightmare. Not seeing what the universe had given them. Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, they're going from the page or the King of Pentacles to the page. They did a downgrade. Now they gotta pay. Like, because they've got this other person. Okay, the collective was self-reliant. The collective could look after themselves. And it's like who they went to, now they gotta pay. Financially, it's like, dole out the coin. You said you had it all. You were looking all braggarty over there with the Five of Swords. In it to win it. Win at all costs. As long as I look like the King of Pentacles, I don't care. Well, they care now. Because it's buyer's remorse. And they're watching, sitting here watching. Yeah, tables have turned. Now they're watching their twin flame partner being abundant. And it's like they're stable all on their own. They weren't needy. They could look after themselves. I don't know, maybe they had to put some coin out here. They just like defend their actions. It's like they know they're a player, but they defend themselves. Well, I'm entitled to it somehow. Well, by hanging a trophy off my arm, or you know what I mean? It's like I got something to prove. I have to prove myself. I got to prove that I'm masculine, or I have to prove that I'm feminine, or I have to prove to my friends or other people that I'm this, you know, that's the high roller. And it's like I got to defend my actions now. But they have to pay for it. Right? Yeah. The other lover, guys. They got to defend their actions, and now they're like trying to protect their money here, and it's like, oh, well, now they got to pay. It's time to pay the piper. You play, you pay. I don't think they like what they bought. Paying for trips, vacations. Well, now they got all these obstacles and challenges to face financially. Could be fighting, arguing about money, who's paying for what. I paid this. It's all about money. Money, money, money. Now they're looking at their soulmate. They could have been in a partnership as well. I don't know. Yeah. Now they're looking at the Empress. And they're sitting there unemotional. The King of Cups. Wanting to come forward to their soulmate because now they're under judgment. And maybe the person, yeah, the lover that they went to, perhaps they're sitting fighting and arguing and are put in a competition because you want to play up with the big boys, the big gals here. You got to pay, you got to compete to stay on top, you know. And it's like they're not liking it much. They get this little trophy on their arm, or big trophy on their arm. There's lots of competition there. I'm hearing like they're this Page of Cups and the in the big man's world. You know what I mean? There's lots of top cats in the world. There's always somebody with more money. There's always somebody who, you know, there's bigger toys. Bigger toys for bigger boys, I guess. Well, they're a little fish in a big world. And they're finding that out. They have competition. So, the magician is here. Why is the magician here, Spirit? Well, yeah, the fat cat's sitting here trying to act like one, but they're really not one. They're really not. They're manipulative, they're greedy, they're selfish, but in the big world, the fishy world out there, there's bigger fish than them. They look like a big fish to the Empress. I gotta be real here, reverse the roles if you need to, but the Empress just accepted them the way that they were. Now they started playing around this, I can compete with these players out there. I got I'm Mr. So-and-so or Mrs. So-and-so. Well, no. There's always somebody with more money, bigger toys. They don't feel so popular right now. Wonder why? Because they're stuck? Oh, what? Somebody walked away from them, or they're walking away? They're healing? They're trying to go get more money? What are they trying to do, Spirit? Oh, they've been wounded. What? Did somebody close off their love cup to them? Oh, they're stressed out because they're getting something is unfair that happened to them. They're getting news that they could be going to court, maybe. I don't know, or because news of something is unfair. Waiting to hear some good news about balancing something out. Are they doing their prayers? Because now they're financially unstable, or they were juggled. It's the truth. Tower. Are they sad, regretful? Soul searching, lonely? Well, just saying. Whoa. Yeah, look at this one go. Self-reliant, can pay their own way, can pay their own bills, can stand on their own 2 feet, a go-getter, a hard worker, someone intuitive, psychic, single, available, and they're feeling worried because something is coming to an end there. That's family 10 of cups. Don't look like the 10 of cups. Just saying, if all they got to do is feel trapped and worried in a situation, can't be much fun. Something coming to an end. This person thinking about needing a rest. Can't stop thinking, can't stop worrying. Thinking of ending something because they're feeling trapped. Somebody making them come correct. Went looking out there because they were in their ego. Well, I think that the collective cut them off and ended things because they were in their ego. But I can tell you right now that now they want to come towards you, looking back. Oh, what? Looking at their money pile, feeling angry. I don't know. The person they went to, they're very angry about. The karmic. They're angry at the devil. They're angry at the devil. Yes, they are. Should have followed their intuition. Now they want to apologize for breaking your heart of the past. And maybe they got their heart broken by the devil. Looks like somebody cut them off. What? Don't have enough money? I'll go find someone who does. And that's looking like what happened here. Drain them of their resources on the money trail again. Yeah, all about the money. Pinching their pennies, all right. Looking like their cup's a little empty here. Trying to hoard and be greedy with their money, trying to hold on to their money. Feeling a little emotionally detached there. Well, the one they went to, that's all they were focused on is this money. Normally this queen is the catch. This is the collective energy. You are the catch. But I'm hearing a dual message. This one's focus was finances, the karmics, and maybe they're penny pinching because this one got it all. Because they're looking pretty abundant. But the real catch is over here. They're the queen of queens. They're all the queens. What? They've been betrayed about money? By the third party? That's the karmic contract, I guess. 10 wands. Out in the cold. Financial lack. Not funny. Spirit is telling the collective, hang on to your money. Invest your money wisely. Invest in yourself first. Put a little aside. Looks like they did. 10 of Pentacles. Pay yourself first. They did. The collective are paying themselves first. Looks like this one was paying for their services. Can't buy love. Yep. And now maybe they need to ask for some help here. Be a conscious consumer. Only buy what you need. Well, looks like the one they went to. Yeah, they increased their finances, all right. Just saying, it's the lessons, and your ancestors are telling you all this. So it's almost as if they have a bird's eye view of what's going on over there. It's like buyer's remorse, guys. They're a consumer. They bought into the consumer industry, figured that they could buy affections so they could look good. They got what they paid for, I guess. Now they're stuck with the bill. Take care.